Hello there, and welcome back to my series from reunitedcouples.com, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back with their ex-boyfriends. Laying down some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can check out my channel as well. You'll find that there's a lot more than just this video on everything you need to get back with your ex-boyfriend fast. When you think you have found the true love of your life, and then he tells you he needs some space, your life can fall apart fast. The rosy future you had envisioned with him disappears and you become an emotional mess. All you can think of is how to make him fall in love with you again. If you find yourself with this problem, these tips never fail to get your ex-boyfriend back. One of the biggest problems you will face is being afraid of losing him to someone else. That will make you want to stay close to him, so he will not forget you. How can he forget you when you have been such an important part of his life? He cannot forget you any more than you can forget him. But you do have to make him miss you, and staying in his face is not the way to do it. You need to put as much distance between the two of you as possible. Any contact at this time will only result in more hard feelings and problems. You are too emotional and he is still angry. That combination does not make for pleasant conversation. There needs to be a cooling off period before any thought of getting your ex back can be successful. Every time you pressure him, you make the time of getting him back a little longer. In fact, you should be giving him the impression that you are just fine with the breakup. Instead of trying to get him to talk to you, you should be ignoring him. This might sound strange, but to make him fall in love with you again, you have to make him think you do not want him anymore. That is why you cannot let him think you are trying to get him back. When you do not try to get him back or stop trying to get him back, he will be confused. His ego has made him think he is the most important person in your life. Ignoring him and moving on will severely bruise his ego. Once he thinks you are slipping away from him, he will have to go into action to get you back. Men cannot stand to lose something they feel belongs to them, and he still considers you his girlfriend. When the breakup reaches this point, you are in control again, just as you were when you first met him. He had to come after you and convince you to be his girlfriend when he first met you. Now, you have him back in that same position. This situation is familiar to you, because you have been here before. You played a little hard to get and led him on a chase. To get your ex-boyfriend back, just do the same thing and you will make him fall in love with you again. Of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this video. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series about not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. Those are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back. But there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, reunitedcouples.com. Also, it's displayed at the bottom of the screen here, and you'll be able to learn, and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge they can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. Then there's the callback and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to do during the actual callback? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll be able to learn, well, there is even so much more than what I can put onto this slide what you'll learn by clicking the link below. There's the awesome power of one word, for example. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is that the ex-boyfriend guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, You have to learn how to get rid of those as soon as possible. And there is just so much more than I could ever mention here available at the resource below, reunitedcouples.com. Check it out for yourself, as well. If you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, Reunited Couples, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one, laying out numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend fast. And finally, if you found this video or any of the other ones in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up. This will make it easier for other women, in a similar situation as you, to find this information that they are desperately looking for right now. Because it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends. And couples cannot be happily reunited, just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So, I'll leave you with that. Check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series, and always remember that, you can do it, you absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action, now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now, and get started on your path to future happiness with him.